So good morning, my YouTube friends. So this video is going to be the fourth of three. All right. So you saw on those three videos my grafting techniques, and so it turned out quite successful. We actually had 100% on that. So now we're going to do it with just me, and I have a helper, Erica, and she's going to photograph the whole procedure. Okay, so here we are at the grafting table, and I have two rootstocks, one a healthy one here, and this one that I pulled out of a very dry, neglected area. It's hard to see unless you look real close there. See that? And then we have the cyan plant here. So we're going to take the shoots from that. Okay? Let's see here. Let's just take that. And then we'll take a section anywhere there, maybe there. Take one section off. Maybe we'll take the two off. Done that better. Okay, so now we want to work on the stalk. So we're just going to cut this here and throw this away. Then, let's see, what we're going to do, it's not this way, it's this way. See, this one, just cutting right down to the core. You can use a hacksaw blade. I just happen to have this old pipe saw. Okay. I'll help it along by using the tube. Straight down there. So there is our stalk plant. And since we're going to go this deep into the cyan, we know where to cut this here, roughly. So right there. More or less, right? So then we take one of the cyan. This is the cyan, the first one. We're going to hollow out that section right there and put it on. So let's do this one. It's bent. This is the first one I've had that's actually bent. So, yeah, the more obstacles, the better. Okay, that's going to go in like that, and then we're going to help that cut of the stalk. That's still the tubing there. Here it is. Try to cut the stalk there. Just an X-Acto. I'm trying to. This stalk happens to be a little thick. Let's see what happens. There it is. Okay, see, pulled it out. Now we're going to place this on here and get a nice fit, one that I feel fits snug. Oh, I'm missing my little barbecue steaks. Well, we're gonna have to pause. Oh, you got it?
Yep.
So what I want to do is just assist the anchoring of this. So I want to puncture through here some way that goes through this and into the stalk. You see that? It's just through that tissue, but now it's held firm. And then I use, my water-based tar, which I'm going to apply here, right? I'm just going to cover all those areas that were cut, including those little insertions here. And I had a lot of things going against these grafts. I was a little worried that, I'm grafting late in the season, it's hot now, so they're being pushed into a kind of a warm climate period. And but they all took 100%. So we'll advance on this. If you have a nice little baggie similar to this one, you could drape it over. You could drape it over that. I don't like clear though. See, that's going to facilitate the moisture in there for the first week or two. So if you have a bag similar to this, I'll show you the bag I use. Alright, I just use these single-use plastic bags like this. Again, it's not translucent, it's opaque, so you don't get the sunburn, even though I'm keeping them in the greenhouse. And then I do keep these in the greenhouse. You don't have to, especially if you had some kind of moisture retention bag like this. But you want, if you're using a moisture retention bag and you seal it at the bottom, you do want to vent that seal because it'll accumulate so much moisture in there, condensation. Two things happen. One, you can actually encourage breakdown after a long period of time from just moisture and organisms that developed with excess moisture. But the other thing is that the environment is always 100% humidity. So when you remove the bag, you go from 100 to 20 or even less, and it's too much of a shock for the plant. So people think, oh, look, under the bag it's growing, and then they take the bag off and it wilts. And it's because it's now in a less humid environment. So this works well. I think I could improve on this with the right kind of bag. I might even take the kind of bag that I showed you, have a nice sleeve kind of bag, and then just put this over it for the sun protection, and leave the bottom open, especially if it was a little tighter, smaller. Or I could take this one and wrap this. That might not be a bad idea, just like that. So let's do this. I like that. So we'll do that. Then I'll put this in the greenhouse and just water it like I do my other plants, like the ones you just saw grafted. All right, that's it.